beautiful people. Cory here, Backyard Fitness by Cory. It's Pilates Fusion. After the third change, we're going to go ahead and start off with your foam roller. Take your feet about hip width apart. Let me get to the center there. Take the foam roller in front of you. Just soften your knees. Inhale, exhale, and just push the hips back as you go ahead and press into the foam roller, extending out, and then coming all the way back up. Big squeeze. Inhale, exhale, push out, and come back up. Still keeping the shoulders drawn down. So I'll show you from the side. Pushing out, flat back, and coming all the way back up. Inhale and exhale. So not looking for a deep range of motion, something that just feels good for you this morning. Pushing out and squeezing back up. Let's do 4 more. Good. 3 and 2 and 1. And then lengthen your arms. Take those the foam roller out there a little bit farther. Just give me a flat back. Push the foam roller away from you. Pull the abs in nice and tight, kind of pressing down on the top of the foam roller so you really feel the triceps activated and the back. Holding that, soften your knees, and just give me a little waggle through the hips, side to side. Good. Inhale, exhale, coming all the way back up. Grab that foam roller, hanging on to both sides. I'm going to face back forward. Inhale, exhale, take the arms overhead and release back down. And bring it overhead and back down. And as you're reaching towards the ceiling, keep the arms nice and long, but keep the shoulders drawn down. Good. And reach up. Good morning, Sarah. Grab that foam roller. 2 more. And last one. Hold it at the top. Keep your hips facing straight forward and just reach over to the right side. And then come all the way back up. And left side. Inhale. And exhale. Come back to center. Side to side. Maybe each time reaching a little bit farther. Starting to engage the obliques. So the opposite oblique is pulling you straight back to center. Good. And let's do 1 more each side. Take it over to the right. And back to center. And over to the left. And back to center. Gorgeous. Drop that foam roller down. I want you to take your palms and just hold it. Take the palms to the ceiling. Hold it right here. Once again, knees are bent without your hips turning. Just rotate, turning from the belly button, then the shoulders follow over to the right and back to center. Inhale, exhale to the left and back to center and to the right. So feel the obliques kicking in. And center. Good. Keep alternating. Let's do 1 more to each side. And last one. And perfect. Okay. Take that foam roller and place it in front of you to the side off of the mat. And what I want you to do is you're just going to use it as a little bit of balance. Now the opposite leg, so if it's off in front of you to the left, okay, I want your right leg anchored. If you were opposite of me, then it'll be on your right side and your left leg will be anchored. Keeping a nice soft knee, take the opposite leg and just reach. Give me a straight jackknife without external rotation, and then come back up with a knee lift. Inhale, exhale, reach and lift. Inhale, exhale, reach out of the hip. Point the toe, and then high knee. Notice that you're not placing very much pressure on that foam roller. It's just there as a guide if you need it. Can you give me tabletop? Good. You're really warming up that standing leg. Reach it and lift. Feel free to move the foam roller or not move the foam roller at all, not use the foam roller at all. And on your balance on this beautiful Saturday, Good, give me 2 more. Reach back. Last one, and you're gonna actually hold it back there. Lengthen, make sure both hips are facing. I'm gonna bring my foam roller a little bit farther in front of me. Keep your standing leg soft. Tap the toe on the floor and lift straight back up. Now, if you notice, the height of my leg is not higher than my glute. Tap and lift. Beautiful. Got a nice flat back. Body is silent. Just that opposite leg is lifting and lowering. Keeping the abs in tight. Good. Give me 20 seconds. And again, feel back of that glute, high part of that glute. Reaching out of the hip, drawing energy from your standing leg. Beautiful. Last one. And release. Coming all the way back up, still hanging on lightly to that foam roller. That same leg is going to go into a reverse curtsy and then come straight back up with a knee lift. So standing leg is still working. Reverse curtsy and lift. Notice I'm not leaning forward on this reverse curtsy. Keeping the shoulders stacked and pushing back behind me. There we go. Lift, hold, engage in the core. High knee, shoulders stacked over the hips. That's it. Ooh. Can you bring that knee down to the floor? No, it's okay. Then give me what you can. I just want some challenging movements today. One more. And beautiful, good. Okay, let's switch that to the opposite side. I'm just turning sides here. Opposite leg, slight bend, lengthen, jackknife, hold it here. Notice there's no external rotation on the hip. So again, if you reach way back there and higher, but you start to externally rotate, I want you to bring the leg lower in this position right here. And then knee lift, reach behind, and knee lift. Good. Reach. That's it. Now, are you bending that foam roller? Seeing a little bit too much pressure on the foam roller. Light. It's there as a guide, but you're using your core to keep you balanced. Pressing back. Hold it for that hot second. High knee lift. Press back. And high knee lift. Good. 15 seconds. Excellent. Gaze is somewhere that's not moving, on the floor, on the wall. Good. Last one. Hold it back there. Reach out of the hip. Abs are in tight. Tap the toe and lift. Again, you can move that foam roller in front of you. Both hips are facing the floor. Excellent. Lift. The only thing moving, guys, is your legs. Weight bearing? No, it just taps the floor and straight back up. Beautiful. Lift and hold. Feel that glute. Give me 5, 4, ooh, standing. 3, I like it. 2, and 1, and come up. Going into the reverse curtsy. Reach it back behind you. And knee lift. Reach behind and knee lift. And remember, play with it a little bit. Can you reach farther back behind you? Still keep that knee over the ankle. Or is your range of motion going to be a little step, but you are not going as low? Reach. And breathe. Inhale. Exhale. Lift and hold. Gorgeous. Less than 15 seconds. There we go. Nice, Sarah. Bend your knee down to the floor. Shoulders stay stacked. Give me 2 more. Last one. And excellent. Nice job, guys. All right, come on down to the floor. I want you to take the foam roller, place it with your feet on the floor, place it just long ways, okay, between your heels and your butt cheeks. Hang on to the legs, start to round down, coming down 1 vertebrae at a time. Good. When you're down there, go ahead and let your hands lay flat on the floor. Bring the left leg in the tabletop and then the right leg in the tabletop. Shoulders are drawn down. Now the foam roller hopefully hasn't moved. Toe tap. So 1 leg at a time and then bring it straight back up. So lengthening the leg, no. Position of that tabletop stays the exact same. I want you to draw the belly button in. Feel the deep pelvic floor. Slow alternating each one. Inhale, tap the floor. Exhale, come back to center. Shoulders are drawn down, lower back, staying imprinted on the floor. Good. 1 more on each side. If you got a burn in your abdominals, hold it. Please don't take a break. Both legs in tabletop. Relax the hands down. We're bringing both legs at the same time. Inhale down. Exhale, come back to center. Slow, as slow as you can do it. Now, if you're feeling your hip flexors, allow your knees to go out wide. Okay? Plenty of options. You don't have to touch the floor. You could give me just a little bit of a movement as long as that's challenging you. 15 seconds with both. There we go. Breathe. Excellent. Last one. And perfect. Bring the knees into your chest. Just kind of hug the knees here for a second. Side to side, forward and back. Notice how good you feel. And that foam roller is still there. So find the foam roller with the arch of your foot. Toes kind of wrap around and your heels are on it as well. Now I want you to notice how far or how close the foam roller is to you. I want it to where you can almost reach down and tap your heels, okay, with your fingertips. So if it's farther away from you like this and I can't reach, I want you to bring it in a little bit closer, okay? Feet are hip width apart, hands are relaxed on the floor. Without moving the foam roller, start to tuck up and give me that bridge. And then lower back down 1 vertebrae at a time. Now every time you lift the hips to the ceiling and you're giving me that perfect bridge and lower back down, you're noticing that the foam roller is not moving at all. You're engaging your hamstrings, your glutes. Keep lifting, keep bridging at the top, whatever feels best for you, and then lower back down. Lifting 1 vertebrae at a time, lowering down 1 vertebrae at a time. Excellent. Keep going with those bridges. We're going to give the booty and the hamstring a little bit of a rest here in about 15 seconds, and then we're going to crunch, still keeping your feet onto the foam roller. And last one. Excellent. Keeping the feet right there. You're still squeezing your knees towards each other using the inner thighs. Take the hands behind the head, supporting the neck. Elbows are out nice and wide. Inhale, exhale, crunch up and lower back down. Inhale, exhale, crunch up and lower back down. Feel the imprint of the back on the floor. Crunching up. Beautiful. Your gaze is going out over your knees. Find the breath. every time you lift the shoulders off of the floor, you're exhaling. Inhale as you go back down. Can we lift a little bit higher, Lene? Yes? Lift, Lisa. And lift. Looks good, guys. You got less than 10 seconds. We're going to alternate these. We're going to do one bridge with one crunch. One bridge and one crunch. Right here, give me one more crunch up. Hold and lower back down. So keep the hands supporting. Inhale, exhale, bridge, listen up. And lower back down. Inhale, exhale, crunch. And lower back down. Inhale, exhale, bridge. And lower back down. Inhale, exhale, crunch. Now adjust that foam roller if it moved away from your butt. You want it as close to your butt as you can. Butt and hamstrings and core. All connected, right? Keep alternating. Does not have to be fast. And breathe. That's 30 seconds. Excellent. That little bit of height on that foam roller gives you that extra challenge that you needed this morning. Yes, it does. Crunch it up. Good. Keep going. 15 seconds. I'm kind of sliding on my mat this morning. And bridge. And last time, crunch. And excellent. Okay, so we're going to add a little bit oblique, but with single leg bridges. So what I want you to do is readjust, bring the feet back in. Take the right leg straight to the ceiling. Keep your head flat on the floor. Bridge up, single lift, and lower back down. Inhale, exhale, lift, and lower back down. Once again, if you're really feeling your hamstrings, bring that heel closer to your glutes, closer to your butt cheeks, and lower. Lift and lower. So this is single leg bridge. And you know where we're going with this. We're going to do a lift, and we're going to cross that leg that is to the ceiling. Not yet. 5 more lifts. Hands can be behind the neck, or you can extend the hands past that right knee if the right leg is to the ceiling. And lower back down. Leave that leg. Inhale, exhale. Reach over and lower back down. Or the hands can stay. And crunch and twist over. So my right leg is to the ceiling. I'm trying to take my left shoulder over the outside of that right knee. Your butt is down. We are going to alternate these. And inhale, exhale, reach, lift. Each time, really fire up those obliques. Excellent, guys. Give me 10 seconds. And then it's a single leg lift and a single side oblique crunch. Last one. And here we go. Inhale, exhale, single bridge. Lower down. Inhale, exhale, twist, and lower down. So what this allows is maybe you to lift up a little bit higher through the bridge. Lift up a little bit higher through that crunch. Get your dog involved, right, Sarah? Looks good, guys. You have less than 15 seconds. Again, I am reaching my hands past my right side. Feel free to keep your hands behind your neck and just support. But give me that oblique work. Last one. And perfect. And crunch. Now, hold the crunch, extend the arms, lift the leg, and pull. So now my butt is off the floor, and I'm reaching for 10, for 9, 8, 7. We have to progress somewhere. 6, 5, 4. Get that butt up. 3, 2, and 1. Oh, how did we feel through that one? All right, adjust that foam roller, bring it a little bit closer. Left leg to the ceiling. Relax your hands down, bridging up, and lower back down. Now, if you notice, you may not be lifting as high as, so we're just going to the opposite leg, Sarah, and lower. You may not be going as high with single leg, but both your hips are still facing the ceiling. Your shoulders are drawn down, and you're feeling that hamstring and glutes. And lift and lower. Shoulders are drawn down. High as you can. Hold it there for that hot second, and then lower back down. Coming in on the last 15 seconds. So good. There we go. Ooh, I'm feeling that. Could be from yesterday's workout. And last one, and lower back down. Keep that leg to the ceiling. Inhale, exhale, crunch over the outside of that, and lower back down. And crunch up, and lower down. So your actual butt stays on the floor. Twist over. My left leg is to the ceiling. My right shoulder is going to the outside of that left leg. Inhale, exhale, twist. And then we alternate. And yes, we put it all together at the end. Don't think that far ahead. Think about what you're working right now. Think about matching the breath with your movement. You got 15 seconds right here. Could you lift up a little higher? Try it, try it. Yes, you can. Oh, that was good. And reach. Remember, when it gets tough and you get that burn, we want to escape. It's a fight or a flight, right? Think about something else. Push through it, and here we go. Let's alternate. Single bridge, lift, lower down. Single side crunch, oblique, lower down. And bridge, lower down, and crunch. Keep alternating, guys. Sliding like a little wiggly worm this morning. And oblique. Good, remember, if that foam roller is getting away from you, bring it back in. Keep a leash on it. Remember the leashes? I remember my first time going to Florida. And a lady had a leash on her kid, and I was like, oh my gosh. Not such a bad idea now, right? I saw 2 older ladies have leashes on each other. I didn't know what that was about. Sure, I'll find out. Lift and lower. They say as we get older, we turn into our kids, right? Turn into kids again. Keep going. Guys, you got less than 10 seconds. You're just alternating. Single leg bridge lift and oblique twist. Single leg lift and oblique twist. And let's put it together. Lift and hold the bridge and crunch to the outside. Lift and lift for 10, for 9, 8, 7, 6. Come on, get that butt up. 5. Come on, Sandy. 4, 3, to the outside. 2, and 1, and lower all the way back down. Bring the knees into the chest, side to side, and roll them off to the side. And you know where we gotta go. We gotta do some upper body. So what I want you to do And remember, if this is too much on your wrist, you can always do this just on the floor. But we're going to put your knees right in line with your hips, and we're going to actually take the palms in line with the shoulders, okay? Your elbows are going to go right towards your hips, and you're going to give me a tricep push-up. So it looks like this. Down, tapping my chest onto the foam roller, elbows are squeezed in tight, and then I push away. Now, the instability of the foam roller is going to create a little more work, a little more challenge, but I know you guys are up for it today. Yes or yes? Feel free to lift your knees up if you're feeling even extra strong. I'm going to just demonstrate it with my knees down. Are we ready? Inhale, exhale, shoulders drawn down, and push away. And push away. Now remember, are your elbows reaching toward your hips? Are they reaching alongside your rib cage? All triceps. Good. Give me 10 seconds. So notice I didn't give you a number. So you're not trying to blast 10 out. You're trying to give me a feeling, awareness. Ooh, triceps. Last one. And perfect. Take your knees apart. Child's pose. Keep your palms on the foam roller and just press away. Nice work. Good. And come back up. Now we're going to do the foam roller long ways, but off to the side. So this is going to work more of your chest. Palm is down. And again, I'm going to demonstrate with my knees down. So what I want you to think about doing is letting your elbow go to the side and then pushing up. So I'm hanging onto the foam roller. Again, creating that instability. You can do these without the foam roller. Keep it on one side, and this is time, so that way we don't have to actually focus on that number. Knees can be down or up. Inhale, exhale. Here we go. Push up for that upper body. Notice that the foam roller is not moving. Abs are in tight. Gorgeous. Less than 10 seconds. Oh, yeah. 3, 2, and 1. So now the side that was elevated, you should have felt a little more in that one, but sometimes you'll feel in the opposite side that's lower just because you're pushing into that side. All right, let's take it to the opposite side. Roll the foam roller over to the other side of the mat. Knees are down. Are we ready? 3, 2, same thing, opposite side. Find your breath. Inhale as you go down. Exhale as you push away. Nice long spine. Shoulder blades drawn down. Good. 10 seconds. Last one. And excellent. Take a second. So we're going to create a little bit of sweat happening here. You're going to actually roll the foam roller. You're going to do one push-up. So when your knees are down, make sure the foam roller is a little more out in front of you. So it's here. I'm going to roll it over and then opposite side. Now if you're doing with this with your knees up, I want you to see that your hips are not going to rock side to side. The wider your feet, the easier it is. The closer your feet, you're probably going to give me some rumble in the jungle. So one push-up, roll it over. One push-up, roll it over. Take your time. It's not about the number, right? This involves core with that chest. Are we ready? 3, 2, let's go. Breathe through it. Oh, yeah. Anybody want to challenge themselves and try it with the knees up? Say what? Yes, you can. Come on. Come on. Yeah, Lisa, come on. Nice. Increase that range, guys. Go a little bit deeper into that push-up. Oh, that was good. Guys, you got less than 10 seconds. Boom. 2, and 1. Knees down if they're not down already. Child's pose. But something I want to just point out, because I love little tricks like this. We always forget about our forearms, right? Were you just working your forearms through the push-up? Absolutely. Your hand strength, your wrist strength. So take your palms and place them facing the ceiling. And you're going to place the foam roller underneath in front of your elbow. And you're just going to pull the foam roller to the back of your wrist and then forward. Now, if you want to put a little more weight on it, lift your tush up and just roll the wrist, roll the forearm. And then take the palms and face them to each other and roll. And then same thing with your palms facing down, right? So if you feel like a big release, do this a little more frequent, especially those of you sitting on a desk, typing on a computer through the day. Remember, whether you external rotate, turn the wrist, palms, and just notice how good that feels, right? All right. Let's take the foam roller long ways to the same length of your mat. And I want you to sit right on the end of it. I love this part. Your butt is here, your head is there, butt head. Now, a lot of glute work is still active here because you're pushing your heels into the floor. Keep your feet about as wide as the mat, and that will help you out. Really actively use the glute and hamstring, which you've already fired up, by pushing the heel into the floor. Now, you can hang on, or you can just start to roll down one vertebrae at a time. Nice. And then you feel your tailbone all the way up to the top of your head on the foam roller. Just kind of give me a little side to side. We're going to do roll-ups and roll-downs, so incorporating everything together. Inhale, exhale, push into your heels, draw up. You can grab onto your hands, to your feet, your legs, and then come all the way up. Now, I struggle there a little bit because my heels are closer to my butt cheeks. If you push them a little bit farther away, it'll help you out. And then rolling down one vertebrae at a time, tucking, coming all the way down. You can use your arms as well. Reach the arms overhead. Inhale, exhale, reach the arms to the ceiling, fingertips, and roll up. See how I made that just a little? Sandy, you've been practicing, girl. Look at that. I like that. Well, I remember when I tried this one day in class. And then rolling back down. Now, if it feels too easy for you, bring those feet back in a little bit closer. Inhale, exhale, roll up. You can also use a band. You can do this on the TRX if this is something new to you. Practice it. Inhale, exhale, up. Try to keep the feet anchored on the floor, unlike me, just lifting one. Good, let's do 2 more, guys. Again. Sitting up tall, rolling down. You got it, Sarah. Dang foam roller. And rolling up. And perfect. Last one. Roll all the way down. Good. Now remember in the beginning we did those tabletop when the foam roller was long ways? Place your hands on the floor. The more to a T position, the more stability you have. If they're down by your hips, you're going to be a little less stable when that works as well. Shoulders stay down. Okay, feel the spine on the foam roller. Lift the right leg in the tabletop and the left leg in tabletop. So your hands are not squeezing into the floor. You're actually drawing your inner thighs together, bringing the knees closer together. Find your balance and just find your breath here. Feel the core working. And keeping that tabletop. Dip the right toe down into the water and straight back up. And then left. Again, feel the imprint of your lower back on the foam roller. Keep alternating. Flow. So if you're a counter, count 4 seconds down, count 4 seconds back up. Good. Close the rib cage. You may not be touching the floor, it's okay. One more on each side. Draw your shoulders down. Wiggle your fingertips so you're not squeezing into the floor. And then both legs together. Here we go. Lower. All the way back up. Slow. In fact, if you lower quick, I want it even slower coming back up. Try to avoid using your leg muscles. I want you to really squeeze that P muscle and feel that pelvic floor bring the legs back up. Good, let's do 2 more. Breathe through it. And last one. And awesome. Extend the legs straight to the ceiling. Find your balance here. Reach both toes towards the ceiling. Right leg only. Lower down and straight back up. Left leg. Now the opposite leg is not moving. So you're alternating right leg and left leg. There we go. So do you notice the extra core work because you're on the foam roller? You're on a smaller area, but you have to find more balance. You could do it, you could do it. Keep alternating, 15 seconds. Breathe. Shoulders are drawn down. In fact, I'm turning my palms up instead of pressing the palms into the floor. They're now facing the ceiling. And we're going both legs here. Last one, single. All right, point the toes. Super glue the knees together. Both legs lower down. Straight back up. Slow and controlled. Maybe you can't go all the way down. Maybe this is your range. And back up. I'll take it. Try it. Awesome. Yes, you can. Come on, chase that burn. Come on, Sarah. Keep it going. Inhale. Exhale, back up to center. Gorgeous. Less than 10 seconds. I know I progressed it. You guys are strong today. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Just bend your knees, bring them into the chest. You're still up on the foam roller. I'd love to be done, but I'm going to add some oblique things here. Now, the challenging way is here, and then you extend the leg. My right leg is to the ceiling. My right hand went out into a T position. Left arm comes up, and I'm crossing over. So this leg is lifted. If that's too hard, set that leg down on the floor and oblique crunch to that side. Okay? If you want to challenge yourself, lift that leg in tabletop. Up and over. And over. So now we only have one arm if we're challenging ourselves, barely on the floor. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and gorgeous. Opposite side. So left leg to the ceiling, right leg tabletop. Right hand goes behind the head, supporting. Left is reaching out into a T. Find that balance. Inhale, exhale. Oblique. Ooh, I feel a little more wobbly on this left side. I like it. If you fall off your foam roller, you have to do some push-ups. Push-ups, remember, if I need to, I can set the leg down. The left leg is still to the ceiling. Try a couple both ways. I believe you can do it. Less than 15 seconds, guys, and you will be done. We'll stretch you out on that foam roller. Give me 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Set the feet on the floor. Oh, that feels so good. Take the fingertips, reach them to the ceiling, and palms are facing each other. Your feet are flat on the floor. Reach, draw the shoulders away from the ears, but elevating towards the ceiling, and then draw down. Wrap your scapula blades around the foam roller. Lift up and lower. So the only thing moving is I'm actually reaching my fingertips to the ceiling by protracting and retracting the scapula blades. 2 more. Last one. Draw them down. Open the arms. Feel the stretch through your chest. Let the arms go to the floor. If you are really tight, your elbows are not going to touch the floor. Please do this more so that you can become a little more flexible. Feel that stretch? Also, if you have a partner or someone that can gently place their hands right here on your shoulders, a little bit of the chest, and press down, great stretch through the shoulders and the chest. Inhale, exhale, take the arms back, fingertips to the ceiling, draw them overhead, elevate the shoulders, so bring them up by your ears and then draw them down. So as if someone's pulling your fingertips overhead and then draw down. 2 more. And last one. And draw down and let the arms just float overhead, touching the floor. The feet are anchored, spreading your toes. Reach the fingertips to the ceiling. Inhale, exhale, grab behind the legs, helping yourself all the way back up. Push into the floor, lengthening. Oh, coming all the way up, stacking 1 vertebrae at a time. Woo! How do we feel, guys? Nice work today. Big inhale, reaching up. Hands together and down to heart center. There. Nice work.